Hi everyone, Dr. Hall here. Just want to finish up the internal heart with a couple of other structures that I've already created. So here on the left we have the aorta, and it's as if I've made an incision down the anterior part and opened it up and reflected. So we can see the three cusps of the aortic valve, which is also a semilunar valve. Each of one of these is like a little half moon. And the space, as if these are little hammocks, this space here is called an aortic sinus. So we have a left one, a posterior one, and a right one. And what's interesting about that is that on the left one, right above the cusp in the aortic sinus, there's an opening to the left coronary artery. On the right one has an opening to the right coronary artery. So this is where those coronary arteries that we learned about last time, this is where they take off from the aorta. They are actually the first branches off of the aorta, right? Next will be the brachiocephalic trunk up there. The other thing I want to show you is the conduction system of the heart. So this is a mini heart model, so I have my colors wrong. I totally have my colors wrong. It's been a long day. So this is supposed to be right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. This should be blue. This should be pink. All right, so I'm making sure you're paying attention and actually listening, I suppose. All right, so your SA node is actually going to be located up in the superior wall of the right atrium, right near the crista terminalis. So that ridge that we see where the pectinate muscles end is a landmark for us. And remember, this is going to receive its blood supply from the anterior right atrial branch of the right coronary artery. The SA node is going to initiate this signal to contract. That electrical signal is going to propagate in a wave-like fashion through the atria. So it's kind of a slow, gradual mwah kind of contraction. And then it's going to reach the AV node here. The first thing the AV node is going to do is pause the signal to give a moment for the ventricles to fill. Then the AV node is going to send that electrical signal down the AV bundle, which then divides into the right and left bundle branches and into the littlest branches, which are the Purkinje fibers. This happens quickly, so the ventricles are going to contract pretty much in unison. It's a whoomp, right? It's not a whomp. This is a big, forceful contraction. You'll notice here too that the right bundle branch is traveling through that moderator band or septomarginal band in the right ventricle. So that's it for internal heart. Sorry about the color mix-up.